15 or 20 years ago in Seattle, you really had a handful of coffee companies focusing on roasting coffee in small batches, and they were primarily focused on their own coffee bars. So there was nobody really taking care of the independent bar or restaurant or hotelier. So with that in mind, and me loving coffee as much as I did, it was quite a fit to go to these independent coffee bars, the restaurateurs, the hoteliers, and supply them with coffees that were amazing. Well, Steve and I met in a coffee cupping, told him about this idea of setting up this coffee company that would just do small batch roast to order coffees that the highest caliber clientele would be after, and he thought that would be a great idea. His Rolodex of coffee growers from all over the world and his knowledge into the roasting process brought us into a position where we had as much intellect in the coffee department as the biggest or best coffee companies.
We use meticulously high standards to ensure that Fonte coffees and espressos are a treasure, even for the most discriminating palate. But for us, things don't end there. Pulling an espresso shot is both an art and science, and if done correctly, it is the final touch on creating exceptional cup quality.
So a typical look at the process would be one where we come in the morning, we have a big stack of orders which we collate into various types of coffee, be they blends, be they single origin coffees. From that, we determine what coffees we need to roast in only the quantities necessary to fulfill a given day's orders. The game is to have nothing left over at the end of the day. It's all about freshness. We're looking at, in our roasting process, creating flavors that are extremely volatile. We've got a state-of-the-art packaging system that's designed to preserve those flavors, but no packaging system is going to preserve flavor over an extended period of time.
Our packaging is designed for coffee roasters to have coffee in for over a year. We take that same packaging technology and use it for coffee that might be in that bag for a week to 10 days. It's over-engineered as far as we're concerned, but we ensure freshness from coast to coast or anywhere around the world.
If you're looking at quality, quality is not an absolute. Quality is a judgment. And so you've got to set a context for it before you can establish whether you have succeeded in establishing a particular quality or not.
We're going to bring coffee in hospitality to the level of what you'd get at your corner coffee bar in your neighborhood. All over the United States. We can produce coffee here in this roasting plant and put it in hotels that may have as many as 3,000 rooms, or put it into the small 50-seat, extraordinarily high-end restaurant experience. Through our processes in the roasting plant of sourcing, roasting, packaging, and distributing all around the United States, we're getting coffee to the customer, ultimately to the guest or to the individual at their home, that might be roasted 72, 48 hours prior to their receipt of it.
Oppan Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. Op, op.